4B. I appreciate you, but you a bum. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Obviously, 4B, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I am a little, disoriented. Oh, I'm here. Okay, we're ready. Willemtje. Hello, rival. And Super Nerdland, hello. And Ranger Rommel, hello. And Moon, hello. And Flossie, hello. Stitches and Bells, of course. I think I saw D in there somewhere too. How is everybody doing today? And Chocolate Disco, of course. Hello. And Blue, hello. Ah. I was like, I have 5 minutes. You know, much like every other time up until this point, I'm like, I can probably rush a couple of things. So I start making tea. I make myself a tiny little salad so I have something to munch on. I try and do a whole bunch of stuff. Then I overfill my tea mug, burning my hand slightly. Then I see there's a raid, so I panickingly try to eat my salad to the best of my abilities, while also trying to keep my hand under some cold water. So it's been a good start. And Stitches, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on, buddy? What's got you? What's got today being an okie dokie for you? But obviously, I don't know if a shout out has happened already, but I'm going to shout out 4B regardless. Because you can't shout out 4Button Soul too many times. There we go. How was... I can't remember the name of the game. I definitely watched you play a bunch of it. Well, on and off, I was trying to do a bunch of other things. But how was the games? Did you beat Vanquish? That's right. Did you beat them? Did you bonk the cores? Did you boop them on their snoots? I certainly hope so. It's the most ridiculous of action games. I love it. Yeah, I remember back when it was first, like, announced to the world. And Cobalt, hello! And thank you for the hydrate, and thank you for the stretch. Yeah, I remember when it first got announced, I was just like, oh, what's this then? Sorry, I haven't stretched yet today. Gotta keep the streamer healthy. Dude, I've started doing stretches in the mornings whenever I remember. And it's both wonderful and a reminder of the fact that I'm getting old, because I'll do one of the stretches where you basically just put your arms kind of above you and try to reach for the ceiling. And it's just like a head to toe just cracking and popping of just, you know, shoulders, elbows, you know, like shoulder blades, spine, hip, knees. It's just... I'm just like, oh, I hope that was good. All right, time to start my day. You have bones? I'm sorry to say, Disco, that I didn't want you to find out this way. But I do. Hope everyone is doing well. We hope that you're doing well. Also, Cobalt, I hope that you're getting past the loss of yet another Pokemon. You get away from me. Disco, I think you're looking for any excuse to be upset with me at this point. I suspect that there is some amnesty between us, and I hope to one day resolve it, however that process may come. Doing a lurk because cooking, but want to say hello and give a heads up to Twitch. Apparently having issues going offline. Yes, earlier today, I was watching Observer Herb's stream. And all of a sudden, Twitch wasn't recommending me streams anymore and telling me that I was no longer following people. And I had a momentary panic. And then, luckily, a friend of mine was checking on it, and they're just like, hey, so, Twitch is offline. And I'm like, well, that's not good. Somehow TT been streaming all through it, through all this. Like, Observer Herb was doing the same thing, and it just, it like, eventually, once Twitch, like, came back up again, it just fixed itself. So, like, you can stream, just, it's a matter of whether Twitch is actually able to receive it or not. Just hit F5. That's essentially what I was doing as well, Disco. It's just like, it'll work eventually. Just keep hitting that button. I'm fine, I swear. Cobalt, no! A Nestlock run is always a... how to say it? A harrowing experience. It's full of great triumphs and bittersweet sadness. Like, could I have saved him? Maybe. But it's too late to think about that now. If you don't feel crazy pain when you start popping, it's probably a healthy pop, and I hope so. Ah, the highest highs, but the lowest lows. And I remember, oh, which game was that? Oh, I think it was Red Dead Redemption 2 that really displayed the fact that back in the day we used heroin as like a painkiller. You know, when we knew that it was already addictive, or at least, you know, the people who used it knew it was addictive, but they didn't care. That just meant more money for them. Although, unfortunately, some people use their own supplies, so, you know, cut into the profits a little bit and turn them into their own addicts. Comparatively. OBS also has issues. Just had to end early or stay alive 7 early because he couldn't get back online. Hopefully I'll be able to go live in 2 hours. Guess we'll see. I hope so as well, Aaron. It'd be really shitty if that was the case. Back in the day, we also had cocaine and soda, hence the name Coca-Cola, but hindsight's 2020. Yeah, and then one of the... I will figure out why the 7s fall a second time, dang it. And then we got rid of it because racism. Spaced out drawing, and we're already talking about heroin. Hell yeah, Moon. That's what we gotta do. And of course, hello, Dorn. How are you doing today? I hope that things are going well for you. I think I left my tea bag in there too long as well, so my peppermint tea looks more like a very thin syrup. I hope it tastes good. All right. Obviously, the big question to start with is, how was everybody's New Year? I hope that everybody had a good time, whether you were hanging out with peeps, whether you were soloing, whether you were hanging out with just a few close friends, whether you were hanging out with family. I hope that you had fun. Hope that you ate a lot of tasty treats, potentially drank, and if you did, hopefully drank responsibly. No such thing as long as the stronger brew. That's too long. The stronger the brew, the better. I suppose that is fair. You drank the correct way, Disco. I'm glad to hear it. I love hearing people's New Year stories because there's always something different, right? Like, I have a friend who is somebody who always seems very social, but is very much just like, I'm just gonna hang out with the girlfriend, you know, like, and keep the door locked so nobody can bother us as we play video games. You know, and I love shit like that, where it's just like, yeah, you know, we were gonna go to a party. And I'm like, oh, that's neat. And they're just like, and then we decided that we were antisocial and just wanted to play video games. And I'm like, that's way better. We don't celebrate, but you had your first ever sponsored stream, so that's pretty amazeballs. Yeah, it is. Everyone is currently doing a sponsorship by the one and only Raid Shadow Legends. So if you are able to support her, please do. We support our fellow streamers here if we can. Here's to being antisocial, right? To quote Orange from a few streams ago, introverted VTubers? No way! I was existing. Disco, as long as that's a positive statement, I'm glad to hear it. I know sometimes, you know, you say, not you specifically, but it is common for people to say I'm existing, usually when they're in between states or if they're in a not so great state. So I hope it was a positive experience. Y'all gotta stop being so introverted. It's tiring. Oh, is it? Action points. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Hello, operator. Hello, Lisa in a shoe. Yeah, you were playing Signalis. How? I think I'm saying that correctly. How was Signalis? And how's it going? It's going all right. Thank you for asking. Hello, Fenrir. Nice to see you again. Lisa in a shoe, of course. How is everybody doing today? Wah, indeed. Rival knows what's up. We got a our way into appreciating a raid. That was smooth, right? I nailed that. I like it. Safe for when it needs to jump around narratively. Ah, does it do the thing where it's just like, oh, we need to tell story now. You know, just vomits a bunch of exposition on you. It's essentially a sci-fi flavored anime girl version of Silent Hill. Hell yeah, my dude. That actually sounds pretty solid. Was expecting an Inyawa. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, rival. An Artificer, hello. Just want to say hi. Oh, I lost it. Hold on. Just wanted to say hi before you go to sleep. I hope that you have a great sleep, Artificer. Thank you so much for stopping by. Think he might be a distant cousin. Cooling down after getting back from Ring Fit after not doing it in forever. Ooh. Buddy, make sure to drink water afterwards. Eat or drink something that has protein in it. It should help from the muscle soreness. I'm hoping for the best for you. Good for you, though, for getting back into it. It's always good to hear when people are like, I'm gonna go get fit again. Get those gades. Oh no, it jumps around in a disjointed way, trying to be kind of artsy. Ah, I see. Not as great then. Some games, if they can pull it off in like a great way, where it's supposed to make you feel disoriented, fantastic. Also Stitches, I will get on that in a moment. Apologies for the wait. Really quick so that I don't get distracted by it. Ah! No, get out of here. They might pull it off. Just see what they do with it. Fair enough. You're pretty early on in the game stages, if I recall correctly. So. And by the way, for all the raiders here, the question extends to you as well. How was your New Year's? I hope that you guys had fun. Hope that you guys had a good time. However you decided to approach it. I know for some people it's just like, yeah, it's a day. I use it as an excuse to get drank. And it's just like, yeah, that's what you want to do with it, you know? Get turned. Well, I did make my own custom routine with three different squads, so it's on my own fault for the feelings. I am the architect of my own destruction. That mention of Ring Fit feels like a message from the universe that I need to open the copy of Ring Fit that has been sitting in the box for a long time. Cobalt, I believe in you. Take the first step. Open the box. Take out the CD. Just look at it. That's all you need to do. One of your viewers emailed you a pizza. Emailed you a pizza. I have several images in my head, and I don't know which one to approach, because some are just funnier than others. The most cursed one. Alright. Then I imagine it's a zip file. It was a zip file for freshness. I just presume that 4B opened up some malware and out of his obviously existent CD drive, just slowly a cold, unpleasant pizza just pushed its way out. Just leaving an unsatisfied sound. Alright, we will start the ASMR now. In 3, 2, 1. No. Was there a sausage? Was that a sausage pizza with extra sausage? If so, you're screwed. Well, you know what they say. Sometimes you need some sausage to spice up your life. I'm gonna get pillows thrown at me for that for sure. Also, stroopwafel for you, Blue. There you go. Email the pizza? Are you supposed to lick the computer screen then? Fenrir gets it. It's the only way to do it. No? Just... you know, I deserve this, but still. It's not gonna be extra once I finish with it. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness, what a freaking start to the new year. You guys have been great. ASMR sign. I'm not sure what you mean, Blue. Sign in what regard? There's no sounds for the redeem. That's strange. Oh, first of all, that needs to be in place. Is it really not playing sounds? I swear that I heard things. That bonk definitely played in my ears. Why indeed? Did the wah play through, everybody? Did you guys hear the wah? I hope so, because otherwise I'm gonna panic. Because I won't know how the heck to approach that. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, and you're freaking me out. Ashamwa. Okay, good. I love the idea of trying to do an ASMR. Wah. You know, how does one approach that? Because you can't really whisper wah. You could barely say wah quietly. You know, it's just a sound that demands. The squeak isn't working. Pillow has no sound. Strange. Then it's this thing that's breaking. Hold on. Let's see what I can do about that. Okay. Let's just try. It's not playing sound. That's weird. Hey, Mailpat, how's it going? Give me uno segundo. I need to... Window title must be exact. What about that? It's not. What madness is this? This is very strange. New meaning to the silent but deadly. You're right. One moment while I attempt to unravel the situation here. Hold on, what if I just do this? Normally, when I turn it off and back on again, it works. But there's a chance that it's just going to be a but, and I'll just need to... Alright, we'll try a different thing. One moment. Do this. We'll just do a... Make source visible. Capture exact. That should be the source. Alright. It's not picking it up. That's so weird. Well, have you noticed that the rodent, It's not a rodent. He's my little Benji boy. He's a good boy. Use the throwing integration. By default, the sound's all the way down for some reason. I'm genuinely uncertain of how to fix this because it should just work. It could be that there's some strange, like, OBS update is messing with it somehow. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can fix that right on the... I don't think I can fix that at the moment. I apologize. Unfortunately, Tits is out of commission at the moment. Can't get these tits out of control, under control. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know what's causing this to not pick up. It's actually... very disappointing. Oh, also, this is Chocolate Thunder over now. I don't know if Not the Big Boss is here or not, but, you know. Standard action to do so. Alright, after stream, I'll have to control my tits. I'm trying. It's being very unruly right now, as you can tell. I suspect it's one of two things. Either OBS needs an update, or the software that I use to capture the separate sounds needs an update. Either way, unfortunately, that's just not on the cards at the moment. That's really disappointing, though. Alright, hold on. I will make a note for myself. I'll also remove ASMR. I don't have to control my tits. I'm gonna try, Stitches. This is an important thing. Throw your tits in private, please. I will try, Moon. I will do my absolute dangest. Alright, so... update. Sorry, I just need to write this really quickly. Update. ES. And... Thank you, rival. Update. Oh god, what would that be again? Plugin. It's probably the plugin if I'm going to take a guess. That it's just clashing with an update. Oh. Think you need some help? Disco, I always need help. There's never a point in time where I don't need help in some regard. It's strange though, because Chrome is getting picked up. So, any other way that I could potentially get Ooh, hold on. Oh, capture. We have one more thing that we're going to try. Nope, that doesn't work. Heck, because it's not specific. All right. No dice. Unfortunately, that means that the throwing stuff is currently offline. I mean, if you need... Disco! Naughty! Well played, though. Well played. Give me a second. I'm going to quickly turn off those redeems so that we don't accidentally... And yeah, everyone, we have some rain in the background because it's been a rainy day today. And you know, I just feel like that's a nice add of ambience. Give me a second. We're just going to turn those off really quickly. So that's pillow, Z-throw, the bonk. Where is sleep attack? Sleep attack. All right. Apologies, everybody, that's not the kid, that those aren't working at the moment. Chat in streamer violence has been banned. Hey! How's it going, Avatar? Yeah, unfortunately. The program seems to not want to pick up the audio, and I'm actually really sad about it. Big sads, as it were. Tea is just cool enough to be able to start drinking it. Still hot as heck, though. Oh. There we go. Yeah, days like this are just those days where you just want to lay in bed and just be like, yeah, we're just going to stay here. Fortunately, we can't do that because I have you lovely people that I want to hang out with. Did I get more emote slots? I have not checked that in probably a concerning long time. One moment. Let's take a look. I have not. We are currently full minus tier 2 and tier 3, and we're not using those because I never want people to spend that much money on me. Lurking, sleep is calling. Have a marvelous stream. Flossie, you have yourself a marvelous sleep. I hope that it is very restful. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, he called this lovely. Moon, you made it weird. Now it's weird. Brain is just like, go full tsundere on them. And then my kutere is just like, yeah, but you don't have emotions. And I'm like, that's right. Will, I'm sorry that I'm not lovely. Stitches, I think you're one of the loveliest people here. Don't you worry about it. God, I think he likes us. Well, Flossie, you got to be here for the last bit of chaos just before the whole stream just burns. Have a great night. I hope that you sleep well. And yeah, I will say really quickly, for anybody here who is like, "Bruh, why the heck they're not in Dead Space?" Dead Space has, for some reason, kind of been like the neglected stepchild of this channel, where whenever something happens where I'm just like, I can't stream today, or if something takes it off guard, or if I am feeling something else, it always seems to be on the day of Dead Space. Dead Space is not done. Like, we will finish it, I assure you. We're going back to it on Thursday. It's just been this weird situation where it's just kind of been pushed back a lot. We're gonna get back to it, I promise. And we are going to finish it. That is a promise here and now. You can hold me to that for as long as you wish, because it will get done. We'll go to bed. You have a fever nightmare to call me lovely. No. I got out of bed fairly recently. I took a hour and a half power nap and then woke up feeling like I got hit by a bus. Providing there are no doors, Dead Space will be finished. Why are you calling me out right now, 4B? None of us mind either way. We're here for you. The games are just a bonus. No, I refuse to not... I can't move on to a new game until the games that we're playing right now are finished. Though I might have to be that guy, and after Mirror's Edge is done, we go straight into Mirror's Edge Catalyst, because my brain just demands it. Did you ever play a farming Will? They'd be lovely for cozy times. I have definitely considered playing some like chill games. You know, just maybe on farming. I'm just teasing you, Moon. I'm sorry. That wasn't nice of me. Yeah, maybe on some Saturdays we might do some just chill, either like Stardew Valley or I can't remember the other one that I'm thinking off the cuff, but something like that, you know, like a simple, chill, partly repetitive gameplay where we can all just hang out and chat and chill and chat and just have a good time. There we go. My brain's a little bit fried at the moment. That guy, Origins. Pardon? Will Origins Simulator. I am so confused by what's being said right now. I feel like I've either missed something or I've casually said something and I've already forgotten what I said. Story of Seasons PC version is pretty relaxing and chill. That is true. I remember playing Story of Seasons. You're gonna be that guy. Oh no. In what regard? Is Stardew Valley multiplayer? It is. Though it's a how to say it? There's a bit of a complication to it where you do need to be coordinating with the other people that you're playing with, because the time keeps going. Like if you're in a little chat dialogue, the time keeps going. If you're, you know, in the mines and such, like time is going for everybody else still. So there is like a, okay guys, you know, the time is going, we gotta get going. Rival, please, this is a say-so stream. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a fun game for multiplayer, absolutely. Especially if you're trying to hit all the different chords, especially for like the community center. Because you can be like, all right, let's designate, just like, all right, I'm going to be the mining guy, I'm going to be the farming guy, I'm going to be the fishing guy, I'm going to be the, I don't remember the resource harvesting guy. And like, if everybody just kind of goes like, all right, spread, you know, you can actually make like really good progress on the community board doing that. And it also helps you kind of focus on where you want your upgrades to go as well. You know, the chillest farming game, Valheim. I do want to get back into Valheim at some point. On like streaming, because it's just so chill. Like, you know, just quickly make a chest, fill it with wood and just before stream, and then when stream starts, it's just like you go full Bob Ross, you know, like, hello everyone. Today we're going to be building a lovely little house on this lovely little hill. Oh, look at that. A grayling. You know, let's give him a little bit of a whack. Just beat the devil right out of him. I'm sorry, that was really stupid. Well, do you want to hear my idea for Kaju? Sure, of course I want to hear. What's going on? Flashbacks to trolls invading my house. And that's when they beat the devil out of your house. Man, I remember the first time that we got to the point where the trolls became the event of attacking. And it was just like, you know, just like the forest is moving. And it's like, oh, what's that? And then we look over and there's just like 3 fucking trolls walking towards the You know, like the base, it's just like, I'm so glad we have the walls up. Everybody get your goddamn arrows ready. Let's go. Thoom, thoom, thoom. Pardon the louder gulps. Best Wise Boo cosplay as Power with Bunny. Can only draw strict figures. Though, I'm sure you can draw more than that. And Stitches, if you need to, nobody will judge you for tracing. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to make a specific thing. So if you have a specific, like, it's not for, you're not selling the art, you're not trying to make profit off it. Like, you can just find a still of Power that you like, trace over it. You don't even need to put color on it if you don't want to. You can grayscale the hell out of it. And then just add bunny ears. Like, bunny ears is not too difficult to draw, all things considered. Just take Kaju's model as a reference. Or literally just Google bunny ears and just try to either mimic them or cut those out into a program and just trace over them as well. I think that's absolutely legit. I would never judge you for doing something like that. I traced a bunch of stuff back in the day because sometimes it helps you learn form and such. Super excited to see everyone's artwork. I think you've already seen mine, Bells. I submitted it because I just doodled a couple in like 2 or 3 hours. Just like there. I made Baguette. Just made a couple of versions of him. You got this, Stitches? Yeah, Stitches. Please do. Like, no shame whatsoever. That's what I wanted to say. I did, and it was so cute. There's only 2 of them on that page that are good. The rest are just trash. Bad art. Bleh. Realize you have an excuse to make art. Excuse me? Yes. Let's go. Avatar, pop off. I'm not going to show you mine. That's fair. Just go at the end of the day. You don't have to share anything that you don't want to. Why must you break my heart? Only to Bell. You just kind of walk up to Bells and it's just like, show nobody this. This is top secret art, do you understand? Bells is just like, That's so much worse. That's so mean. Cruelty. Also, no, it's not Moon. And I don't appreciate you lying to people like this. Oh, the cruelties, the response. Bells, are you using your mod powers for evil? Five minutes later, Gondor calls for aid. Hell yeah, do. Do what you must. I've already won. Ah, the chaos begins anew, I see. Sorry. Slowly going through the tea. The freaking temperature outside is so chaotic. It's just been negatives and positives and negatives and positives. Like, my system just doesn't know what cold is anymore, you know? It's just like, oh, well, it's... Excuse me, like 4 degrees Celsius. And I'm like, well, it was -7 yesterday, so, as far as I'm concerned, it's warm right now. What kind of tea am I enjoying? It is a peppermint tea. Yum yum. Kako is providing the drama. He certainly is. Stitches, no. No. Spontaneous banning is cruel. Also, I realized I should have asked, how's the volume for, like, the music? I hope that it's relatively low. I tried to make it that it was there, but not hyper-present. But I don't know if I've accomplished that. Also, let me look for a second, because there's Chrome. Chrome is working. Wait. No, we tested that already and that didn't work. Considering either brewing yourself some jasmine or black tea. I think both are reasonable choices. I like a good orange pico, which is a black tea. Black tea is quite good. Poggermint tea. Can't believe you made me say this, Avatar. This is a place I thought I'd never go. It's good. The rain adds to the coziness, dude. Love some freaking rain ambience. Just zen. Can't see it, but my hands are kind of just like mildly up, you know, in a very like. Anyway, Captain, how's it going? Nice to see you. I am good. How are you? How has the new year been treating you so far? Will, we are your... Them stainless words, Avatar. It's alright, I haven't talked to you since last year. Laugh track. Ba-doom. Comedy. You have black tea from India that was brought a while back at an Indian store. Oh, neat. I hope it's delicious AF. Because if not, unless you're looking for like a bitter tea, some people enjoy a nice bitter tea, you know. I personally like tea that I can enjoy. You have a very dad joke if you wanted to hear it. I'm always down for a good dad joke, Captain. Please, by all means, share with the class. Good joke. Everyone laugh. Roll on snare drum. Curtains. Was it because it was a little chilly? I like it. Oh, I hate that I like a good dad joke. That's good. I like that one. That's very nice. Why the little pepper wear a sweater? Because he was a little chilly. 10 out of 10. Not a big fan of Earl Grey, though. That's fair. I think Orange Pico is its own... how to say it? Its own classification of tea. Or how to say it? Its own brand. Probably the correct wording there. I think it's tasty, personally. I used to have it when I was younger with, like, milk and sugar. And then one day I was just like, nah, B, we drink this just straight. And... yeah, I don't know. Just haven't really gone back to it since then. I'm not even sure why. The fun thing about frickin' getting raids, on a side note, is your view counter goes mad. Like, it just jumps all over the place, and I don't know what number I'm even supposed to think that it's correct. We have another one. Let's see if you get it. How can you sightsee in the Colosseum? Ooh. I'm not sure. How do you sightsee at the Colosseum? You take a gladiator tour. Ugh, boo. I knew gladiator was somewhere in there, but I wasn't thinking about putting an extra U at the end just to flare that out a little bit. Cringe. But it's that crispy kind of cringe that you're just like, ugh, gotta go back. I am cringe, but I am free. Captain slowly ascends into heaven. I'm ahead to bed. You have a great rest of the stream, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Hell yeah, my dude. 4B, you have yourself a great sleep. Thank you so much again for the raid, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip. That's right. I'm gonna take your ending. I think that's roughly what you say sometimes. We're all cringe on this blessed day. On this blessed January 3rd. 2023, the day of our Lord. All right. I'm worse than cringe. I'm me. You know what? Sometimes embracing the cringe is fine. Liar! Ah, hello! I will take that hydrate, thank you. As you can see, I have fully adopted the correct name at this point, and in the worst way. Literally, what my brain has, like, done to make sure that the name is correct, it's just, like, Lear. And then my brain just immediately has, like, an if-then statement where it's just like, if think Lear, remember that you're a liar. And it's like, ah. Yeah, exactly, Avatar. It's just literally just like, oh, Lear, liar. Got it. I'll never forget now. Sometimes I have to do that to my brain. I'm really bad at names. So the way that I fix it is I come up with dumb little scenarios in my head to make sure that I remember. How are you doing, Liar? I really enjoyed the Demon Maid art, by the way. Like, genuinely was just like, ah, I love the look. I love the line art. I love, like, the different shaped horns. I love, like, the asymmetry of the character. Mwah. Lovely piece of art. Wait, what were we supposed to remember again? You know what, Fenrir? I've completely forgotten. I think you're surprised without many seem to like it, since it was meant to be a warm-up, more or less. You dang artists and your, like, perfected, like, just like, no, it was just a little sketch, it was a warm-up sketch. It's just like, yeah? Yeah? Was it a warm-up sketch? Yeah? Well, good for you! Just sitting there huffing and puffing, just like, it's really good. I'm so mad right now. My phone is at 1%, but hi, sleeps in chat. You need to plug in your phone, Pom-Pom, and thank you for stopping by regardless. Please, for goodness sakes, you probably don't even hear this anymore because your phone has hit 0. But please go plug in your phone if you have the chance. I need to get stronger, the artist says as she bench presses 2 tons. Right? There is no charger. Then please don't use your phone's charge. Have that 1% in case of emergency. You're on a mountain. Yes, then please don't 1%. Don't use that 1% on this. Ah! Keep it in case that there's an emergency. I mean, it's the kind of warm-up that took 2 hours. I meant warm-up in the sense of that I just got back from Christmas vacation. I figured, Liar, but, like, I'm sure you've experienced that before, where somebody posts something, it's just like, warm-up sketches, and you're like, I've never been more angry in my entire life. You get my 1%. Well, that's... I don't know how... I don't know how to take that. It's so fucking wholesome. God damn. You get my 1%, you know, as the little phone just like slowly just goes... Pew. Ah! Ah, my brain doesn't know how to take that. Liar, liar, artist for hire. You won't get better if you don't draw. Yeah. On a side note, Liar, are you going to be partaking in Kaju's little like weekly art thing? Draw de buns or the celebrations, or I can't remember what the third one is anymore. Go get warm. I agree. Also, yeah, I've seen people who draw in 5 minutes and you just go, what? That's how I felt about every life drawing session whenever our teacher joined in. He's just like, all right, we're doing 30-second sketches. And he would just draw these god tier, like 30-second sketches where like you could feel the movement in every freaking line. And I'm just like, how do you do that? Yes, you're actually working. You were working on it yesterday. I haven't finished with mine, but could post a sneak peek. Oh, yeah. Sneak peeks are cool. You could post it in the art channel in his Discord if you don't have any other any other place to put it. Did you know Blue actually made the Mona Lisa? Oh God, here we go. I should have known. Okay, I'll save the last 0.5%. No problem at all, Pom-Pom. Have fun on the mountaintops. It feels warm where I live. It is currently 70. That would be 32, 40. Be like 20-something? 20-something Celsius? Maybe that's incorrect. We'll say like 19 to be safe. 19 Celsius as a guesstimate. Did you know that I made blue? Disco made blue out of clay and breathed life into him. Just whew. Of course. It's just freaking chaos. Don't listen to Bells. She painted the Sixtine Chapel in a day. Okay, posted. Excited. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, shouldn't have done that. No, I'm just... Oh, shit, dude. Oh, shit. Liar, that's so good. I am envious. And also really looking forward to seeing where it leads. Fake cool fact. Blue making the Mona Lisa. Well, you see. Blue over here, you know, a bit of an artist, you know. Realized early on that as long as you turn yourself into a conduit for the gods of creativity, they will fill you with it, and you will be able to produce incredible works of art. So one day he was like just hanging out in his little paint shop, you see, being all like, yeah, I got stuff to do. And Mona Lisa comes busting in. You know, she's one of those ladies. She's just like, Blue, you know what we haven't done in a while? An art session. And Blue's like, oh my freaking God, this lady. Doesn't she know that I got shit to do? I'm gonna ruin her day. I'm gonna flex on this bitch. And he's just like, fine, go sit over there. And she was just like, I shall. You will draw me majestically, I'm sure. And then with a grin, she's like, in like 2 hours. I'm gonna take up all the time of your day. And Blue's just like, au contraire. And he made the sign of, I don't know, some kind of, maybe the cross? I don't know, to prayed to the gods of creativity. And for a moment, his forehead glowed as he gained forth the pure powers of ultimate creativity and was just like, all right, I'm ready. And Mona Lisa was just like, I'll see you in 2 hours. And Blue was like, bet. And then sketched her perfectly in 5 minutes. Mona Lisa was never the same after that. Frickin' flabbergasted. Left in a huff. And Blue was just like, all right, time to go back to what I was doing, which was obviously painting 4K miniatures. His real hobby. Oh, Will, you're a fan of tea, am I? Right? I am. I don't have a lot of selection, unfortunately, but I do enjoy a good cup of tea from time to time, yes. And by that, I mean I drink tea daily, but I only really have like two different types of tea that I drink for the most part. Would like to expand that a little bit. Well, I guess the crossword. The crossover. Whoever guesses the crossover, excuse me, gets 10 internet bucks. You fool. Now is new. Well, that's a fake cool fact about Blue making the Mona Lisa. Fake being the important thing. Now back to my favorite Adeptus Astartes. The Ultramarines. Just pure basic. Super skilled at what? Our Daddy Bells taught me to not be ashamed of our paintings, especially oh, good God, I just realized what I was about to read. No. No. Damn Ultra Smurfs. I don't know, it sounds true to me. Oh, goodness, here we go. Nice try, Dorn. Should have read it a little bit more prior to, but we got there. I saved it at the end. I nimbly dodged it. It's like, oh, whew, gone forever. Also, wait, I can say whatever I want without consequence, because there's no pillow throwing at the moment. Oh, what is that from? Oh, man, that's Ace Ventura, the second Ace Ventura movie. This is it. I have to fight him. Hydrate and stretch, sure thing, liar. Thank you very much. And posture check. I'm actually sitting relatively straight back right now. Why, indeed. The greatest of them all. Oh, goodness. Is that 3 stinky notes? Even Pom Pom is still here. What is she doing? Pam, you're supposed to make sure to have your battery power still. The Ultramarines. Always the first one goes into the hair. Hell yeah, first try. Second one goes into the hair. Hell yeah, first try. I think there's 3 in total. Yes. Oh, nailed it. Fake cool fact about Daddy Bells. Daddy Bells is actually named Daddy due to the many foster children that have prospered and gone on to be healthy, functional human beings, thanks to the bliss that was, quote, daddy, unquote, Bells. Fake cool fact about Bells. Hello, Mandalorian. Welcome, welcome. Well, that certainly is fake. Wow. I can't believe that my little tale, just everyone's just like, wow. Could you have made that a little bit more fake? Man, if it was any more fake, it would be. Didn't know where to take that. Well, he might be your father, but he'll never be your daddy. Oh, now I can just think of Blark and son. Dad? Yes, son? You've been sitting outside. Are you just sitting outside my door? Well, you know, sometimes a father needs to sit outside his son's door, you know, just in case. How long have you been out there? Oh, you know, 2 or 3. 2 or 3 what? Shh. Love you. 2 or 3 what? Cool fact about Daddy Bells. Not afraid to ban people should reason be there. Bells, also known as Daddy Bells, is definitely more than willing to put their foot down if somebody is being very unreasonable to them. There you go. Cool facts about Bells. What's Bells known as again, Will? Daddy! I am quoting a very specific individual right now. And I wish I could remember. I can't remember which video of it is, but I know this might be a controversial individual, but it's ContraPoints. I think it might be her Envy episode. I think she's talking about Sigmund Freud. And it just just the way that she says daddy just makes me laugh every time. Like it's just such a great. Because I believe the scene, she's just like, she says something along the lines of just like, ah, yes, Sigmund Freud, the daddy of all psychologists. And then it just cuts to her going, daddy. It just gets me every time. It's just so good. Oh God, I'm missing some people's messages. I apologize. Are you, Dorn? Are you working on that brand? And also, sorry, Mandalorian, you are a genius. Good or bad news. Good and or bad news. Apologies for missing those messages. I got brained very much on the focus. I'm really in a hyper-focused state right now. I'm trying not to talk about frickin' like some of the plans that I wanted to, or a specific plan I want to do for this year. My brain is just, I've hit the hyper-focus. It's awful. I'm trying not to steep it into this conversation. But limp your hand into the air a bit. I don't have motion tracking yet. It's a plan for this year though. Good news is SSD works. Bad news is I can tell it works because I can't get Windows open because I don't have OS installed yet. Fair. Those are good and bad newses for certain. Pay for my tuition, please. I'm starving. I can't, Disco. I have my own bills to pay. Ate too many sour Ate too many sour gummy octopus. First of all, what? Second, sounds delicious. Third, please go drink some water, Avatar, for the sake of your health. Bells, can you read me bedtime stories? It's gonna hop into Visa with a choice, but never mind. I'm sorry, Mandalorian. That's shitty. A cool fact about Red Pixel 222. Ah, yes. Red Pixel. The arch enemy of blue. Everything that blue is not. Where blue is kind and a little bit sassy sometimes, red is cruel but stern. Always very straight to the point, but in the unkindest way. They have yet to meet, for we fear that if they were to ever meet each other and make contact, it would be the equivalency of like when good and, when good and bad make contact, they create a neutrality and therefore both cease to exist. Good, but you don't know how to read. Oh, that's the easy stitches because I read it out loud. Bells can understand the speech, but doesn't always. Dorn just sent me a clip of you saying, "Daddy!" Should I be worried? I feel like that's gonna lead down some dark, dark paths. It'll be like, water time. See you later, all. No problem, Avatar. Good luck with the waters. Dorn just... is it going to be like one of those The Simpsons episode where they're talking about where they're interrogating Homer and like the clock is clearly moving? Where it's just like, like me just like, well, there was the one time that I caught Daddy! Just thinking about that sweet, sweet Daddy just makes me want to say Daddy! It's just like, it's so like, all of this is just sliced from other things. Chocolate Disco just sent you a message about Dorn sending me up. Oh, good lord, I see where this is going. Wow, Moon. Wow. Moon, do we need to have a little bit of a talk after stream? Do we need to get into a voice call and have a discussion about this? Wait, I'm missing a message somewhere. Is this what you wanted? I don't know. Alright. We are going to take a very quick 5 to 10 minute break. And then we're going to do what I would like to do for the last hour of this stream. I would like to sit down and kind of talk about what you guys would like to potentially see over the course of this year from me. I've given my New Year's resolutions for the most part. I posted them on my Discord, shameless plug. But if there's any particular things that you guys would like to see from me, I would like to, I would love to hear it. So we're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. If you can and are able to, thank you very much, by the way, Bells. If you can and are able to, I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Avatar, of course, is having a drink at the moment. I hope that it's a plentiful amount of water. So, be like Avatar. Stay hydrated. I shall be back in a little bit. I'm going to go play some Dragon Age. Thank you for the stream and have a wonderful night. You enjoy Dragon Age. I hope that it is a good time for you, Stitches, and thank you so much for stopping by. I will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. And I will see you guys very soon. And we're back. Still have the tea. Oh no! Bam! Disappear. Guys didn't see nothing. Oh, thank you, Bells. Hello, everybody. I hope that everybody had a good, closer to 8-minute break. I should have mentioned, and that's my bad. First of all, thank you, Moon, and thank you, Arrowin. I am trying to do like a 30-second ad when we go on breaks. If we go on breaks, let me know how intrusive that is. If it is super intrusive, I will just simply stop doing it. But if it's just like, it's a break anyway, let the ad run, then we'll probably keep doing that. Just my curiosity is like how it affects you guys and how it affects like some analytical stuff, because I'm always curious about things like that. Should have mentioned it prior to, so that is my bad. Should have immediately been like, hey, just so you guys know, this is kind of the plan. Don't mind ads during breaks. Thank you, Liar. That's actually very helpful information. I appreciate that. Get the bag. I mean, it's going to be like cents, like, oh shit, this month I made, like 15 cents on ads. And that's when I don't do the rolls because, like they kind of happen regardless. What I don't like is when there's a 90-second ads in the middle of a stream when things are happening. Bruh. Right? Where you're just like, are you fucking kidding me? I've had it a couple times where like I'll throw a redeem to try and get like a reaction from a streamer that I know will be like a good clip moment, obviously with good intention, not like scaring anybody, but just like throwing something out there and then potentially having a clip moment. And then the minute that I hit the redeem, I see it start activating, and then it's just like, the new Doritos, and you're just like, ah. Or it's just like, sports bar, bruh, get your sports and football. This child's being indoctrinated into liking a specific sport. Jam going, wah! And I'm just like, I'm so mad right now. Also, Dorn, if you're still there, thank you for the little footage. It's awful and is probably going to ruin my life at some point, but, them's the breaks. Can't find the bonk. Jam, unfortunately, for some reason, the Twitch integrated throwing system is not playing audio. It is on my end, but it's not through OBS. So I have to figure that out. So for the sake of people not wasting points, I've removed all the redeems for them at the moment. Yeah, Tits is broken, and I'm actually really sad about it, because, like, I know that you guys really enjoy, like, those redeems, and, like, they're fun for me to interact with, so I'm actually really sad that it's not working, and I can't figure out why, because the same system that I'm using for it is working right now with Chrome. And potentially Discord as well. So it's really strange that it's not picking up the audio cues from the from Tits. It's actually really like disheartening. But yeah. Now you know. There's the rundown for anybody who didn't know. Now you do know. So, I thought, since you guys already kind of know what I want to do for this year, since it's in my Discord, again, shameless plug, even though it's already been plugged, I was curious if you guys have any kind of ideas that you want. Oh, it's Cryptid! How's it going, Cryptid? Hello, hello! Thank you for stopping by. Always nice to see you. That is a weird but real thing. Sound alerts, for example, can only be enabled via Internet Explorer, but when you edit the sounds via browser. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, how's it going, Cheesecake? How are you a master of the whammons now? Are you capable of the seduce? Can you now win the heart of the lady? What conversation to walk into? We actually just came back from a break. We're about to start pondering ideas about what. I am not legally responsible for last. Is this one of those, like, for legal reasons, this entire stream is a joke? I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of it, unfortunately. I was lurking through most of it, but I hope to God that the videos are at least, like, still, like, remember, ladies and gentlemen, consent is not only sexy, it's mandatory. I presume it was just cringy as heck. I was screaming the entire time and not in a good way. That should be a shirt, by the way. What? Consent is not only sexy, it's mandatory. Oh my god, I was hoping you were gonna say, can you win the heart of the man? No, Jam. Cryptid Cheesecake was playing a, like, how to say it, like, how to seduce women's game yesterday, and was apparently dying internally the entire time. It's one of those games where it's live footage and then they get to a point and you have to, you know, pick one of the options. To be honest, the worst part was was realizing how many times I've been cubed. What does cubed mean? What does that mean? Is that a real term? Educate the class, please. It's an amazing term, though. Oh, man, the amount of times I've been cubed in my life. Oh, now that I know the term, it just hurts even more. The cube test. Oh, God, do I need to Google this? Cube test. Cube tabs personality. Oh god, I don't understand any of this. The only cube test that I'm seeing is something that I don't understand. Geekbot, how's it going? Hello. Always good to see you here. How's it going? The cube test. Oh god, I'm like afraid to click on these links. Wait, what? The cube test. The power of interpretation and association is evident in relatable psychology. Okay, close your eyes. You are in a vast desert and you see a cube. Oh god, this is complicated. Thanks, Jam. Way to make me look like a psycho. So it's a weird mind trick game where basically you ask someone to picture a cube in the desert, and the answer says a lot about them. Wait, you've been cubed? What? People are just like, it's full of shit, but like so many dudes are just like, hey, let me know more about you. So picture a cube. Have people considered going just like, I'd like to know more about you. Tell me something about yourself. What's your favorite drink? You know, ask people shit. Have freaking conversations with them. Oh, I'm okay. So I have ADHD. I'm pretty sure I have some sort of autism, or I'm at least on the spectrum in some regard. So like subtlety and like stuff like that is confusing to me. I need like direct things. Like for me, there's no just like, you know, just like, like let's talk about this and let's see where that, you know, like let's based on your answer, I'm gonna like, you know, like probe your brain and tell you what your relationship is with your father. I'm just like, could you just ask how my relationship with me and my dad is? Can we just do that instead? That'd be neat. I'll tell you. I'm a pretty open book. I'll tell you about most things. Will knows how to get wet. Let's not go that far. I don't understand people most of the time. Sorry, AFK. That is totally fine, Geekbot. Thank you very much for stopping by regardless. No problem, Will. Yeah, no problem whatsoever, I'm sure. I've not heard of this. Yeah, I'm starting to... So hold on. Hold on. Okay, we're going down a different road for a second. I want to read into this a bit. Okay, so the desert. What is the desert like? How big or small is it? What is it filled with? What is living and what is non-living in the desert? How do you feel about the desert? There's a cube. How big is the cube? What is the substance made of? What is its texture? What is its color? What do you think about the substance and the color? Blah, 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 blah. How big is the cube compared to the desert? There is a ladder. Is the ladder leaning against the cube? What is the color of the ladder? There's a horse. Good God, this freaking goes crazy. Look, Cryptid Cheesecake, I just like being straightforward. I don't like mind games. I'm not good at them. The whole just like you want to come up for a cup of coffee kind of thing. In my head, that means if I say yes, we're going upstairs and I'm going to drink a liquid that I don't normally like to drink, but might potentially do so just to get to know the person a little bit better. Sorry, there's a horse. What's the distance between the cube and the horse? What's the color of the horse? Also, there's a storm, and there are flowers. And the desert represents your worldview. The cube represents yourself. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. The ladder represents your goals. The horse represents the lover that you are subconsciously seeking. And the storm represents the obstacles and problems in your life. The flowers, oh my god, this is dream reading. That's all this is. It's dream reading. It's on the exact same spectrum. Where, you know, somebody's just like, the other night I dreamt about falling into water or was like running away from water. It's just like, well, water actually symbolizes change. And if you're afraid of it, you know, it's common for people to be afraid of change. So it's not surprising that you're trying to avoid it. And usually the idea of drowning is connected to like, to death and rebirth, you know, like that kind of thing. And it's just like, I mean, super interesting to think about. Love that shit. But also, apparently people find that. I think some people like the idea of people knowing more than they actually do. It feels, it's the similar attitude of people being like interested in people who are quote psychics. You know what I mean? Like people who can be like what the heck was that freaking guy's name who would do the whole like, I'm sensing a relative, a male who starts with a J, you know, what is it, that cold talking or cold reading? And it's just like, yes, there's somebody here with a J. They've died in the last 2 years, you know, just like things that you can find somebody with. Or for some people, there's a great video that I saw at one point where there was a guy who was trying to prove that cold reading is possible. And he was watching a bunch of like psychics, quote unquote, figure out how to do it. And he ended up doing it to somebody. Like basically just being just like, yes, I'm sensing that, you know, like somebody there, you know, like a female presence of some kind of motherly figure perhaps. And it's just like, oh, that might be my grandmother. And it's just like, it must be, yes, she's doing this and this and this. And then like kind of reads like the expression on her face. And it's just like, which is odd for her. And then the expression changes. Like, it's just swindling. It's just taking the ability to read body language and playing with it properly. It fascinates the hell out of me. But I feel like most of the people that do it are just freaking con men. Nobody tried to cube me. Liar. Isn't that better, though? Isn't that, like, a better thing? That somebody's just literally, like... Just like, hold on, liar. Hold on, close your eyes for a moment. Alright. Picture for a moment a desert, and they're talking, and then all of a sudden at one point you realize, and they're just like, alright, now hold that thought for 20 seconds. And then when you open your eyes 30 seconds later, your purse is gone and they're nowhere to be seen. Ah, the true con man. Just going on dates to steal people's purses. I am a master swooner. And also, Geekbot, that's very kind of you. Thank you. That's very, very appreciated. Got him. Cubing women is a hell of a workout for guys. Dude, it reminds me of... What the heck do you call it? Oh, what were those guys called again? Again, I apologize for this tangent, but, like, this shit fascinates me. Oh, what do you call those guys again? Pickup artists. Because it's so interesting. Like, I dove down that rabbit hole once because I'm just like, pickup artists are cringy AF. What the hell is this about? And, like, a lot of it is just good... How to say, you know, it's just, like, good information to have for people who are socially awkward. You know, just, like, act confident. Try to engage with their interests. You know, show respect for them. If they feel uncomfortable, end the conversation civilly and just step away. Like, disengage. Like, don't try to back people into corners. You know, like, things that, like, are good little bits of information to know. Especially if you're somebody who's not used to either dating or talking to strangers. But then it gets into the weird manipulative shit. Like, cubing just feels right in there where it's just like, you will find that the average female is most perplexed by the art of cubing. This is how you will allow, this will allow you to lower her guard. And you're like, oh god, here we go. Here's where it gets weird. Don't try to, you've got a date. The amount of times that I've just, like, heard the whole, like, you know, like, just be yourself. Just be nice, you know? Just try to talk about your interests, listen to them, and shower, you know? Be presentable, be kind, be true to yourself, be interested in them. If you can do that stuff, you're already ahead of the game. Hit him with the, imagine you are in the queue. Jam, please. Just treat them like a person, right? Oh my god. I remember, I think one of the better advices that I've ever been told is just like this is a weird one, but women hate shapes. Don't talk shapes to women. The best one was just like, stop looking at, like, in this case in a heterosexual sense, obviously, but there's the whole, like, don't put women on a pedestal. Put women in the same, like, the same, how to say it, on the same plane as yourself. I think the one that always got me was just like, they're just, how to say it, they're just a dude that looks different. Like, the kind of that idea. Just like, just talk. Just talk to them casually, you know? Have a conversation. Make friends with them. You know? It's just like one of those things where just like, yo, you ever think about the fact that this person isn't just somebody that you're trying to get with. They could potentially be somebody just like, oh shit, 4 years down the line, I've made a really cool friend. Oh god, you're talking about negging. Oh god. You guys don't see me as a person, but as a concept. Chocolate disco is the concept of chocolate disco. Can confirm that I'm just a dude that looks different. Boom, Moon gets it. You gotta be a douche, but in a way to gaslight them and to keep wanting more. Yeah, no, that shit drives me up the fucking wall. Where it's just like, no. Make them question themselves, and therefore they will, you know, like, they'll go to you for the confidence and the comfort that you provide. And it's just like, if that's what you think you need for a relationship, you toxic AF. Ew. Yes, we are just fellow human beings. Treat us as such. Extroverts versus introverts. That is true, though, Geekbot. Yes, there is definitely a difference between an introvert and an extrovert in terms of communication. Absolutely. What are we talking about? Marn... Oh, God. Bleh. Jam. Go to the timeout corner. Get to the timeout corner. Get into... You know where you go. It's shame corner time. I'm inside your walls. Damn it, now you're making me think of Blark and Sons. He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls! Same, I was losing my mind and really hope nobody takes that game's advice seriously. I presume most people play that game for the lulz. I hope so. Shame corner. Yeah. Cryptid. Jam likes to put down some spicy takes from time to time. Or degenerate takes, and we are a say-so stream here. So they go to the shame corner fairly often. Yeah, someone who has been gaslit. If you do that to anyone, woman or otherwise, show yourself the fuck out. Agreed. I've heard you say nagging or something like that. I had to. Excuse me? No, negging specifically. Negging is the idea where you kind of do backhanded compliments to take people off guard. Kaju, how's it going? Hello. How are you? Aw, hell yeah, Fenrir. Enjoy that tea and burger. I pay my rent by clipping. Jam, if that's true, I hope that you're not wasting your time here. There's nothing... Nobody's gonna click on the clips that you're getting out of here, unfortunately. May need to rename the corner at this rate. Yeah, the Jam corner. Or just the corner. We're learning how to super seduce women right now. I know... The irritating thing is, I know this is kind of like a weirdly dangerous topic. Not dangerous, but, you know, like, there's some topics there that... It's a topic that not everybody's comfortable talking about, and I get that. Woman seduction. Speedrun any percent. Super seduced to jail. Yeah, no, it's just... Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not good at people talking. I don't understand how relationships work. Any of the relationships that I've been in over the course of my life, I've kind of stumbled into, and I don't know how I got there, and I don't know how they lasted as long as they did. Like, but I still get to, like, treat a person as a person, you know? You gotta show zero respect to be super cringe. Oh, God. That's bringing me to dark video places. Bleh. And if there's anything to be learned from America, it's... Jam, you know where you gotta go. You know. A real talk if you want me to cut back. Oh, no. I think it's funny to be like, Jam. Corner. Let's go. Get out of here. Crusader Kings players be like. Wait, hey, there's one. Wait, that one was a quote from Kaju. Oh, I know. But you said it. Also, Cryptid Cheesecake, I'm so sorry that you have to deal with this. I know I triggered this conversation. I get that. The defeated sigh as you banish to the timeout corner. You've seen my chat. It's true. And, like, I feel like there's a difference, though, between, like, the creepy Bologna and, like, a good, like, semi-degen chat. You know? Like, I prefer more say-so stuff. That's kind of the channel that I try to build. Like, I try to build a place where people can come in and just be comfortable and just be distracted for a little bit from just, you know, like the, you know, gesture vaguely at just the shitty world we live in, you know, and just be able to just have, like, a chuckle, which is why, like, an occasional, like, degen joke is just like, yeah, if it makes people laugh, sure, let's go with it. But, you know, I can understand a place where Peeps makes the people have, like, a more, like, open policy where it's just like, yeah, just make jokes, just be respectful, you know, whatever it might be. So, like, I definitely, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with Peeps being just like, what the heck is that darn joke again? Mommy, etc. But if people start getting creepy about it, that's when it's just like, all right, you can show yourself the door. You know what? Let me do it for you. Oh god, now all I can think of is just, whoa! Slow down, Maurice. Slow down there, Bologna. Versus the, hey, degen, but actually don't be a creep. Yeah. I'm say so because I say so. Wow, what an original joke, Moon. I can't believe you came up with that all on your own just now. That's amazing. I'm glad to hear that, Cryptid. And I'm also glad that you take that approach. Like, I've talked about this before on a different stream with another VTuber, but, you know, like, know your limits. Make sure that people know the limits. And if they cross those limits, punish them to the full extent of the law. Bro, the other day I was watching a stream on New Year's and someone in chat kept repeatedly highlighting their messages asking what color underwear the streamer wore to ring in the new year. Ugh. And the mods repeatedly deleted the mods, but they just kept doing it. Okay, I guess it's New Year's tradition, but don't ask strangers that even hello. At that point, if you delete it a second time, just delete them. What color underwear are you wearing? Give me 1 second. Let me take a peek-see poo. I am wearing a dark blue plaid colored pair of boxers that the smaller lines to create the plaid are kind of a goldeny color, kind of a yellow gold. Moon is very smart like that. Wait, what am I missing here? I feel like I missed something. Yes, Will, get it, bonk bonk. Will gets it, bonk bonk. Did he find out what color, what the color was though? Oh my goodness. Could easily describe myself picking up women movies, the 40-year-old version. I still need to see that movie. Apparently it is a very strange movie. Blue? Yeah, it's blue. It's a dark blue. It kind of like the color that's right behind my character at the moment. You know, this fella right here. It's about that kind of color blue. I guess like a darker blue. Like since we have this in. Yeah, that's pretty close. Or maybe just a darker. This kind of a color. think the best and the most unspeakable rule is read the room. Cryptid, the amount of people that don't know how to read a room is staggering. Like, I'm pretty bad at reading rooms. Like, look at me. I just kind of say the crap that's on my mind and usually don't really think about the consequences. Like, you know, freaking, you know, just like, yeah, people being creeps asking people what their underwear color is. One person in chat, what color is your underwear? Oh, let me check, you know? No ponderings on, like, what that actually entails. But yeah, like, oh, yeah. Reading the room is a very difficult thing to do, but there are people who are really, really, really bad at it, and it's just like, bleh. Got blue, you're having your emo phase. Go off, cake. It's not a phase, Mom. It's a lifestyle. Also, I like the color blue. I wear a lot of blues. I'm actually wearing, like, blue jeans at the moment with... Okay, it's a black t-shirt, but I have a lot of blue t-shirts. Been told it bad at reading rooms. Blue, how could you? Can't believe you've done this. Gotta have spidey senses to read the room. Before COVID and before your injury, you injured your finger, you squat 180 pounds. Now 3 years later. But you can get back to it, Fenrir. You can get back to that stage. You just gotta work for it. See what you mean. Also, I think people do things because some want to get a negative or scary rise out of the streamer. Yeah, there are some people who just want to fuck up people's day and just be like, well, that was fun. You know, yum, yum, yum. I've got my taste of negative drama for the day. Jam Jam, I have no idea how to... Oh my freaking god, I just got it. Jam Jam, you know where you need to go. Go on. Go on. You're never leaving that corner of this stream by the look of it. Not everyone does, but you've had so many trolls be mean to... But you've seen many trolls be mean to poor streamer. That's really a shame. I don't think I've really had to deal with trolls at all yet. I hope I never have to. But how many life sentences in that corner? I'm pretty sure Jam Jam is there for the foreseeable decade. How about the foosball? Off to the corner with Jam Jam I go. Most trolls I've dealt with have been sent to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, you've dealt with a couple of them, Kaji, which is a shame. Pro tip from me, you don't have to deal with trolls if you have no any viewers. Liar, aren't you going to be starting to stream this year? Not to put you on the spot, I apologize if that's the case. Not the intention. But if you are, I look forward to it. I love a good cozy art stream because I am boldly assuming that's what's going to happen should you be doing so. Actually streamed a bit last year, but it was pretty irregular. Ooh, does that mean it's going to be a little bit more regular? Ah, that's exciting. Trolls, do they make their trolls? Do they still make those nightmare fuel toys? Oh my god. Sorry, I put pauses in all the wrong places for that one, Fenrir. That's my bad. Oh wait, you watched one of my streams. I feel like I did, but I'm also so gosh darn bad with memory, Liar, that I might have just forgotten. But if I haven't, I would have. If I had known about it, I would have tried to be there. Even if it was just lurking. So, it all comes down to if I was aware of it. If I was aware of it, I would have been there. Pretty sure you did show up to one. I remember you being there. Then I was probably there. Unfortunately, my memory is quite bad, especially this time of year. I have winter brain. So, bleh. So who knows? Once the frickin' spring shows up, all of a sudden I'll get the snapback of memories. It's just like, I was in Liar's stream! Shit! How do I even contact her? I need to redeem myself for this transgression. All right. I'm gonna bring the train back onto the rails for a second because I realize that we have derailed super hard and we don't have too much time left. I'm willing to go a little bit over time though. But yeah. So I'm gonna quickly go over again what my resolutions are. I think I still have it here actually. I'll just open it up. Open it. There you here. Bud. Oh gosh. Gosh dang it, I've done a lot in this program. Very recently. There's the resolutions. Perfect. Open Sesame. There we go. Alright. So, just a quick rundown for the resolutions that I want to do for this year. So I want to do more art. Which will include more promotional art, which will do the Kaju's weekly art thing I'm going to try to participate every time. I'm going to do more compilation videos, which I have a crazy backlog on, which is going to be rough. I want to make more game-specific models, which is going to be not too hard, but I'll have to put some time into it. And I want to do more collabs. Then my optional goals are going to be try to reach 500 subscribers by the end of or 500 followers by the end of the year. 500 subscribers. Oh my god, could you imagine? The freaking thought gives me anxiety. Start an ASMR YouTube channel. That's probably going to happen because that's what my brain is hyper-focused on. Like, I spent today thinking of script ideas. I found my old Blue Yeti, then promptly dropped it on the floor like an absolute moron. While I was in a call with somebody, so all that they heard was boof. So I'm going to try to do that a little bit. I want to it's basically we're going to move that. I'm going to move that to the goals at this point. That's just going to happen even if I just make a video a month, which is probably what I'm going to do. Start monthly book club. Don't know if I'm going to, but I'm going to try. There's a couple of books that I want to get access to. I would like to read Dune. I would like to read a couple of other books. I would also love... oh, yeah. That's what you want, isn't it? Frickin' Jam, you weirdo. Just kidding. We don't kink shame around here. Unless we do. I would... So yeah, I might want to do a monthly book club. It's probably not going to happen in January unless I get my arson gear. And actually, it's not about the... It's about the small crunch. Yeah. You keep living your best life, Jam. In the shame corner. I'll talk about it on Discord a bit more. I'll try to make like a channel. We'll talk about it. Figure out what people are thinking and feeling. And yeah, do a charity stream. That probably won't happen right away. That will happen probably closer towards the summer. If I were to take a guess. Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks is not a bad one. So yeah, that's kind of my general ideas. I personally really like how to say, like, role play ASMR, you know, like very much the idea that like I'm talking to the viewer about like a certain thing that's happening, etc. So there'll probably be a bunch of those because I like stuff like that. It would be very much say-so stuff. Like, I don't want to go down the degen. That's not really my comfort zone. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. But now that you guys know that, are there any ideas that you guys have that you would potentially like to see from me? Obviously, don't feel obligated to actually make any proclamations, but if you're just like, yeah, I would like to see this vague comment at some point, or like, or I would like to see this specific thing. Like, the floor is basically open to you guys if there's anything particular that you would find interesting or that you might find fun. Art streams, all right, we can add that to the list. More art streams. Base. Drawing streams, yeah. Jesus, that's a freaking unanimous one by the look of it. Stop copying me, guys. You're asking chat? Biggest mistake. The Geekbot, I know what I'm getting into. I'm prepared for the suffering that's heading in my direction. Karaoke's. Yeah. I didn't want to mention this, but I do intend to at one point fulfill that 200 follower redeem. Karaoke stream. I don't know yet what we're going to be singing, but that is a thing. No, we're not. Yeah, that'll work. Hold on, what am I missing? If there were like drawing games where chat could participate. Ah, community games. Community streams. That works. And yeah, Scribblio. Scribble. Oh, yes, that thing. And yes, hello, Haya. Funny that you should show up right now to be a rival once more. Oh, I like that I still read it correctly anyway. Hello, Yozo's wife. Yeah! Get her, chat. Will teaches Dutch. Ooh, Dutch lesson streams. Reasons. Oh my goodness. Fingers? I need you to work with me for a second here. All right? Dreams. Oh, sorry. That should be community game streams. There we go. You will regret asking to learn Dutch. Mark my words. No. I'll do simple things. I'll teach people, like, I'll do a stream about greetings, etc. Hey, Lady Sith. Unfortunately, the program that I use for the pillow throws is kind of out of whack at the moment and is not making any sound. So we're just stopping the redeems at the moment so that people aren't wasting their points and not getting the satisfactory katonks. When you combine stream and lesson, you get reasons. It's okay, Will. That's just the math works out. No, that is me being a dyslexic. The tits update? I think it's my OBS, Haya. I suspect it's my OBS at least. You've been saving points. Well, now you get to save even more points, Lady Sith. So you can go freaking you can double fist those pillows next time. Just freaking concussion my way, or concussion your way into... I can't quite get to the thought process that I'm trying to go for. Blah. When will you do those Dutch streams that I'll definitely join all the time? Those Dutch streams? Still need to plan them out. This is very much all right, I'm going to try to integrate these into, like, a thing. You know, like, if we make March for some reason, like, that the Saturday streams become Dutch lesson streams. For instance, you know, like, marching our way to learning Dutch. I don't know. Thingamathing. This is just like preliminary, just like, hey, I want to know what you guys want. we're going to try and make that work. I forgot to write that in the things. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, but I would like to do one sponsor stream or like one sponsorship at some point this year. I'm curious to see what that's like. Like, that's me curious to see if I can meet those goals. And I think I've already mentioned this before on stream, but if I haven't, we'll do it again. I would like to do one specifically because I want to use the money from those sponsorships to commission artists to do art for us. Like, basically what I want to do is be like, all right, guys, we're going to do a sponsor. I know that kind of sucks. I'm a menace, ignore me. I'll do just a more property. We could do that, Haya. What I want to do is be like, all right, guys, we're going to do this sponsorship. This, I would like to take half of the money that I potentially make off it, and I want the community to decide what artist we go and... Oh, sorry, I didn't see that, Lady Sith. That's my bad. Bedtime stories. Bedtime story. My bad. I'm trying to get my thoughts across, and also... That's my bad. Very much apologize. I want to, like, take, like, half the money and be like, all right, let's hear some artists that you guys like. We'll vote on who we go. I will go and be like, yo, I want to commission some art from you. Like, chat, like my community has decided that we want art from you, and then we'll work our way from there. So that, like, there's a cool, like, little community shenanigans. Catboy outfit, Will Sleeps, nyat. Wow, Haya. It's almost as if that idea is coming back to haunt me. Liar, I'll think about it. But I'll write it down, because why not? Catboy outfit. Oh crap, gotta go. Have a good one, everyone. Good luck with the stream. You think you're funny, Avatar? Eh? Think you're funny? You think they're laughing out there? Thought it'd be a fun twist with you not sleeping at all. That's fair. That's actually very fair, Lady Sith. That's why I did the spooky story readings during October, because it was just like, oh, I like reading, even though I'm kind of bad at it. Still a good time. Goodness, that's already quite the things. More collabs. I already have that on the other list, Dorn, but I will add a check mark to it mentally. I'm going to try to do more collabs if I can. I don't know with who yet, but I'll figure something out. I think Haya potentially wants to do another collab for something. I can probably swindle Avatar into one somehow. Be like, Avatar, we need to collab. And he's just like, why do you keep entering my DMs? Get out of here. Swindle. You heard me. I said what I said. Wink, 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 wink. Dorn, do I need to have my people contact your people? Is that what this is? The Hot Ones challenge? No. There are certain things that I am willing to do, and there are certain things I'm willing not to do. I cannot handle spicy food. That would just be me sitting on stream not being able to talk. It's a really great idea, Disco, but it would kill me. Doran just has a condition that makes his eyes wink nonstop. Could have said, hey, Avatar. Oh, of course, I'm just like... Avatar, I have an idea. And Avatar just turns to me and he's like, you son of a bitch. I'm in. Jalapenos aren't spicy. Try them. I can kind of handle jalapenos. Sweet ones? I have not heard of this. Pilotable Benjamin model mayhaps, like the occasional stream where you're piloting Benjamin as your model. I don't know how I would approach that, but oh god, I don't even know how to write that. Benjamin mech? Question mark? Question mark, question mark? This is gonna make the year a lot more interesting. No, not as a mech, just like you use him as a model maybe. Oh, I see. Like I am the toast. Got it. Hold on. Benjamin model. Boom. Will isn't, but is Will not just Benjamin's mech? Oh no. Say it ain't so, Avatar. Not like a pilotable mech might be. Oh my god, he's a B2. I'd say you know where you need to go, but you already know you're already there, so I'm not worried about it. Look at him. Straight up Ratatouille. Oh god, push-up redeems. Oh god. Workout redeems. We could potentially integrate those. 100 push-up redeem? Oh god, I can't do 100. I have trouble with like 15. 10 I can do relatively confidently. But, oh. I'm scanning to make sure we want Benji lore. Benji is just... I do have 100 squats. Hey. Hey. Day. God, you need... So fail. Add more things to Throne. Throne suggestion stream. There. That would be one where we have a stream where it's just like, all right, everybody, make your suggestions and we will do a stream where we talk about whether or not the things that you suggested should or should not go on the list. I wanted to do that once before, but it didn't get a lot of traction, so I was like, maybe I just didn't support it enough. But it's unacceptable that the first redeem has been taken. You're crying and puking. Well, I mean, to be fair, Syrinx, you're always crying and puking. Like, it's a wonder that you've survived as long as you have as a person. I don't get too excited over there, lady. Naruto's pain. You will now do 100 squats followed by 100 push-ups. I did do this one workout when I was actually fit. That was 9 push-ups. Oh god, what was it again? It was brutal. It was like 9 push-ups, 99 sit-ups, 99 jumping jacks, 99 second wall sit. And then the next was 8 push-ups, 88 this, 88, 88, 88, then 7, then 6, and then finally when you get to 2, you finish the 2s and then you go for a 10-minute run. I made it to the 3s before I was like, nope, no, no Perinos. I'm not doing that 10-minute run. Fuck you. You don't need to do really extreme workouts to do a decent fit. It's more about consistency. Oh, liar, you're absolutely right, but I'm a very inconsistent person. That workout is the shit. That workout, I'm so glad that I was living at home at the time, because I got like a properly cooked, you know, like meat and potatoes and vegetables meal. Because I think if I hadn't had that and hydrated, I would have been in so much more pain. The next day, oh, it was just like, I'm so glad it's Sunday. I'm gonna stay in bed. Because I died as far as I'm concerned. Almost as bad as the time that I got really, really sick and couldn't use my legs and had to climb up a flight of stairs. Ooh, that sucked. Pokemon no hit run? Pokemon no hit run. I am not sure what that is, Disco. I know of Nuzlocke, but I don't know about the no hit run. It can help to start really small so you build a habit. I have a really small workout series, Liar, that I have, and I do inconsistently. Spencer, how's it going? Also, I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. I feel that a freaking shift to consistency is just like, well, there go my habits. Goodbye, everybody. What are you talking about? You're consistent, you're constantly inconsistent. What a paradox. Avatar? Avatar, do we need to have a little bit of a chat? After stream, do we need to get into a voice call and we need to have a talk? Is that what we're doing right now? You think you're funny? Huh? Yeah? Because you are. It's stupid. I can't see people's opinions right now. That's fair. That's very, very fair. You guys gonna read smut to each other? No, it's legitimately gonna be like, all right, bud. You come in here, you're causing havoc, and you think you can get away with it? No, I would never do that to Avatar. I can relate to that too, though. I used to run every day, and I moved to somewhere with bad roads and sidewalks, and that kind of threw my habit out of whack. I feel that, but you can do, like, jumping jacks or standing runs, you know, or, I don't know, etc. At home. You know, I say being the guy who's not consistent with his workouts. What about writing a story or a song? Ooh. Writing stream. Ooh, could do like a haiku writing stream where you guys give me prompts and I have like a 5-minute timer to try and come up with a good haiku. Because I do like writing haikus and I'd like to get back into them. The death of the walkability in North America infrastructure is perhaps the most tragic of all. Avatar, I just shed a single tear. Single manly tear. Just No Bikes has entered the chat. Not Just Bikes, sorry. Just No Bikes. The infrastructure here is walkable, just not runnable. Ooh. That's brutal, Liar. I'm sorry to hear that. The sidewalks are really old and uneven. Just run on the road. I used to semi-consistently run when I lived in a different city. And I ran at 1 a.m. too, you know? In, like, relatively unlit areas because I'm a frickin' unaware derpalurp. He's like, yeah, this is probably safe. Cryptid Will. I was just running late at night. I do try running on the road, actually, but I got my foot caught in a pothole and twisted it. Ooh. Couldn't walk for like... Oh. Liar, that's bringing back core memories. Once while I was working with my dad on the farm, I hopped off the back of the truck. And the area that we were in was where, like, the cow pasture. There was very uneven ground. And there was a little mound surrounded by, like, kind of like a 4-inch, like, ditch around it, basically, just where the animals had stepped. So when I jumped off, my foot hit that tiny little patch, and then immediately my ankle just 90'd. And I just fucking hit the ground with a biff and just went, gah! My dad, bless his heart, doesn't know how to deal with stuff, so he's just like, are you okay? And I'm like, no! He's like, all right, let's get you in the truck, I guess. And then he drove me to the house and then put a bag of frozen peas on my ankle and was just like, all right, wait until your mom gets home. She'll know what to do. And then he just went back out and did chores. Oh, bless my dad. He does not know how to deal with me at all. Lovely boy. Doesn't get it, but lovely lad. Just twist it the other way and you should be good to go. Definitely won't cause any ligaments to be torn from your ankles at all. Oh, I see. Did your cows have horns, and were any of them like Siamese cats? Question mark to the second. To the second one. And cows with horns, we tried not to because that was dangerous for the other animals as well as for ourselves. Sounds like a lovely guy, your dad. Yeah, he's a neato fella. Hello, Roland. He does his best and doesn't afraid of anything. He tries, and that's what's important. We appreciate that he tries. All right. We are getting close to the wrapping up time, so if anybody has any other ideas, please share them now. Obviously, don't force it. We want stuff that you guys are actually... Oh my god, does he try? And he tries, and he tries, and he tries. Oh my god, it's... Oh my god, does he try? That's what you were going for, wasn't it? About your dad's brilliance with your shoes. I am not registering the thought process here for a moment, Syrinx. You're gonna need to... Ah, I see, Fenrir. No, we did not have anything like that. The shoelaces. Oh, when he used to tie my shoelaces together because I wouldn't get out of the house before he did. Yes, he decided that while I was working for him for like a summer, that if I wasn't downstairs at the same time that he was to go out and do chores, he would tie my shoelaces together. And then leave a candy on one of the shoes, and then chuckle about it. Feel very amused by his antics. A typical father. What a guy, am I right, fellas? But no, Fenrir, we didn't have any cows that were of that loyal. We did have... I would too, honestly. Sounds like something you would do, Syrinx. We did have a couple of tame cows. Tame-ish, you know, like they would let you pet their head and they were very friendly about it, but they were usually the biggest problem. My dad just yelled at me if I wasn't ready for work. Spencer, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what? I still think you're a great fella, and it sounds like you're putting a lot of effort into your life, despite the fact that you're dealing with a lot of cold and long hours. So you know what? Your dad don't know what's what. You still ended up turning out all right. I don't know what your relationship is with your dad, so if I'm hitting a sore spot, that is my bad. I'm just trying to be positive. Okay. Oh, on a side note, check that. Oh, look at all the people. People are online. I am excited. If you want to find out someone's relationship... Oh, God, the cube trick! No, we've come full circle. Nah, I was easily his worst employee for being punctual. I was also really bad for that, Spencer. I feel that. Now we've gone full cube. Jam. Blue. Nope, Blue, you're in the corner now, too. Go on. Go on. Get out of here. You know where you gotta be. We put extra chairs there for a reason. Blue, you're in there now, too. Oi! That's a silent corner. No talking. I feel like I'm in the dark. Oh, Cryptid Cheesecake came in, and yesterday she was playing one of those just like how to seduce the women's games, you know, like live footage with pauses to choose correct responses. And she started talking about cubing or being cubed or whatever the heck it is, and it's essentially this weird, dumb, like, pickup thing where you were just like, all right, close your eyes for a second. Imagine a cube, or sorry, imagine a desert. Give me this information. You know, and then tell me there's a cube. What does the cube look like? And now tell me about the ladder that's in there. And now tell me about the horse. And now tell me about the storm. And that's supposed to, like, tell you a lot of things about the person. Ling, hello! Okay, I'm sorry, first of all. Thank you very much. But also, your art, freaking awesome, dude. Oh my god, love the art that you made. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Was so nice to see. Summary, Avatar, if you want to dive more into it, look up the cube test on Google, and it's like the second link down. Wait, I'll do you one better. I'll toss it your way. Avatar. Where the heck is Avatar? There he is. There you go. Enjoy the read. It's weird. Live 2D cube. Avatar, do I need to send you to the corner as well? Absolutely fine, Geekbot. We are just about to wrap up, so you are totally fine. So, Will, I'm back for random statements and questions. Have you ever played Dragon Age? I have played Dragon Age. I beat the first game. I haven't gotten a chance to play the second, though I was told it was the weaker of the series. Morgan is also weird AF. Like, she's very much a... Like, I like her character. She's a great character. But she's a strange gal. Chat is sent to the corner. I would never do that. Swooping is bad. Such as they are. Enchantment? I can't think of some of the other quotes from that game. But yeah, thank you very much, Geekbot, for stopping by. We will be wrapping up shortly, so you are not going to be missing much. But thank you again so much for stopping by. Also, thank you for the video that you're working on for me. That's very much appreciated. Don't forget to do that for other streamers, too. I'm sure all of them would super appreciate you doing that. Weird Girls Need. There's some story. Wait, have you played Dragon Age before? Stitches? Or is this a fresh playthrough? Or a new playthrough? Like, first time playthrough. There we go. That's what I was going to say. A long time ago. Okay, then I won't say anything anymore. But Oregon is kind of weird. A HelloFresh. Jam, if I had a HelloFresh sponsorship right now, I'd be like, all right, you can come out of the corner for a second, I guess. 'Cause that's pretty good. But no. We don't have that yet. But I hope that you're having fun, by the way, Stitches. I remember it being a good game. There's a 4th game being made. Is there? Neat. I haven't played Inquisition yet either. Inquisition apparently was a really mixed bag. Not as good as the delicious liar, you frick. How are you not being sponsored 24/7? Clearly you know what's up. You know what's a delicious and wholesome home-cooked meal? HelloFresh. You know what's the opposite of that? Dark and gritty. Raid Shadow Legends. Liar just like, I'm a multimillionaire and all I do is just make dumb jokes towards sponsors and they just pay me to do that. So finally someone trusts me with knives. Sir, I am very responsible when it comes to knives. I blame Haya for indoctrinating me into the cult of HelloFresh. That's true. Haya, you're a bad influence. You did damage to poor Liar. I don't know if it's bad, but I am Morgan has me loving the game all over again. I really enjoyed the game. I remember having a lot of trouble with it the first time I played because I was playing as a rogue character. And I ended up being like, heck it, I'm going to play as the team tank. And that ended up making it like way easier because I just spec'd myself to be like super tanky. And then once I became like really tanky, I was just like, all right, time for damage output. And I just became super deadly. If you were sponsored by HelloFresh, the topic of... Moon. Why did you say that? Why did you do that, Moon? Why did you do that, Moon? We were having fun. We were having a good time. And now we're here. And now nobody's happy. Oh, I see. So, because you were taught it, now it's just something you need to use in regular conversation? Monkey see, monkey do? Is that what this is? I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I couldn't find my frickin', the frickin' layer for the model for a second, so I was just like... Shit, where the hell is it? Don't worry, Kaju. I already gave them a I already gave them a stern talking to. I started Rogue as well. I was actually spec'd for it and I basically hit a wall. Yeah, dude, it's kind of weird in that regard. Hold on, wait, one of these days. Want to be as good as Martin Yang? I don't know Martin Yang, unfortunately. Ah, damn. That man could debone a chicken in like 12 seconds. I love watching him cook. Well, somebody knows about it. Do we really need to go down this road? You know what? Liar, if you're truly interested, toss me a DM on Discord and I'll explain it. Because I'm not going down this road right now. And with that, with Avatar's comment, I think that's the end of the stream. It's been nice, everyone. It's been fun. It's been fun. Did you guys have fun? I hope you had fun. We were having fun. You two say so for this chat. Liar, I think you actually might be. I assure you, I try to keep it say so here, but sometimes, you know, things go off the rails a little bit, and I'm unfortunately too casual to get it back on track quickly. Bells, are you there at the moment? I need a timeout for certain people at the moment. There's two of them that come to mind. But one of them is a requirement. The other one is optional. One of them is from space. Send her back to space. Say no more. There we go. Man, I feel actually in hindsight, like, I realize, one, that could have also have been Jam Jam, and two, Jam Jam would have been a reasonable target for this. Because, you know, Cosmo, the Cosmos, etc. I'm glad that the wavelengths lined up. All right. But we are going to... I thought you were referring to Jam Jam. Avatar, you know what? Afterwards, I kind of pondered it and was just like, yikes. But we are going to go ahead and start figuring out who we want to raid. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and make a quick poll. Where raid? I know we're going to be a little bit below 3 hours, but I'm starting to feel my energy tapering a little bit. And usually when that happens, it's just like, all right. Okay, we're just going to call it that because I have limit. We have that. We have... I don't know what this is, but here we are. We, of course, have... Oh, 1 second, chat. I'm sorry. I can't quite read chats at the moment. I apologize in advance. There we go. All right. All right. One stipulation. No ties. Ties are rude. Ties are mean. So, what are you guys feeling at the moment? Are we thinking SWOTOR? Are we thinking Black Future 88? I don't know what it is, but it exists. And there's also Yakuza. What about bow ties? We'll accept bow ties around here, though I prefer just a regular tie, honestly. I see what you guys are doing. I see what's happening. I will do a vote of my own. You cruel, cruel individuals. Oh, we actually... had a choice. What about Bo Burnham? I know nothing about the Bo of the Burnham variety. Hold on, let's actually make sure that our lad is still streaming. Oh, he is. Ooh, it's a very flashy looking game. This actually looks neat. Very colorful. All right. Well, in that case, we're going to go raid Triox. Everybody, be on your best behavior. You did it. You saved it. You did it. You did it, Avatar. I appreciate you. Oh, I got an idea. More dice. All right. I'll write that down. Fair. Dice ASMR. Redeem. I don't know. Redeem? Question mark. I will post that. I will post all of these on Discord so that we can have a look at them. You guys can have some say about it should you wish to. So. Oh my goodness. All right, fine. We're gonna make it really expensive though. Seductive. Strobaffle. Redeem. Redeem. Expensive AF. Is in the negative. Gotta do damage control. Wait, you've got one? Sure thing, Stitches. You still got a second. I haven't hit enter yet. Shoulder's starting to act up too. Lech. A daddy? What does Daddy Will even mean? Will I want a daddy redeem? Oh my goodness. I'll type it, but I have no idea what that means. All right. You say daddy. Perfect. Hey, Flala, we're just wrapping up, but thank you for popping by. You're going to have to join us for the raid, because I am going to get started. Obviously, if you guys have any other ideas, please post them in the Discord. Shameless plug. She's going to think of calling for her. Daddy! Bells. Yes. Me just like, oh, sorry, Bells. That's my bad. Heck yeah, gonna go ahead. Gonna get ahead with the raid points for the daddy. You guys are awful. Why'd you lower her voice? Because she's daddy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to start the raid. If you are subscribed, please use the top rate message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom rate message. Guys, thank you so much for being here on the first stream of the year. Freaking 20 of you guys. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Special thanks again to Operator and 4B for the raids, of course. Wouldn't have been possible without them. All right, we are going to raid Triox. He seems to be playing some sort of like action-y, platformery shooter game, which looks pretty interesting. I think it's supposed to have Twitch integration, so that could be interesting. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you were just popping in and out for a second, know that you are incredibly appreciated here. I hope that you're having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it might happen to be for you. I hope that you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time that might happen to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I'll see you guys over at Triox's, and I will see you guys on Thursday for Dead Space!